In and out through the nose. And inhale, bring it up to center. Exhale, out to the other side. And hold it for 3 breaths. Now take your left hand, place on the left thigh. Right arm comes up. Keep the shoulders down. The neck is long. Stretching from the tips of the fingers all the way down to the tip of the ankle. And hold. And turn your palm forward. Reach for the wall behind you and look up to the ceiling. Now squeeze that right cheek forward. Feel a stretch across the front of the right thigh, hip, abdomen, chest, shoulder, all the way up, arm to the fingertips. And now take that hand behind you, reaching for the inside of your left thigh. Turn and look down at the floor. And hold. Again for 3 breaths. Still in that lunge, untangle your arms. Back into the warrior's pose. 3 more breaths. We're almost there. And inhale, toes forward. Hands on the thighs, bend those knees, point that tailbone back. Hold it. Straighten the knees until you feel a hamstring stretch. Keep the abdomen tight, spine is in neutral. Back of the head towards the ceiling, shoulder blades together and down. Open the chest. Deep knee bend and tuck the hips under, open the back. Return the spine to neutral, and now we're going to take it to the floor. All the way down onto your hands and knees. Right here. So the hands are directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Let's go ahead and tuck the hips under. So your tailbone and the top of your head point down, and return your spine to neutral. Now take the top of your head and the tailbone and point them up. And return the spine to neutral. One more time, inhale. Point down. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, point up. Exhale, and hold your neutral. Now, with the right arm, slide it forward. And the left leg, slide it back, shoelaces down. You're going to lift your limbs up to the ceiling and hold it for 3 breaths, keeping your face, chest, and pelvis parallel to the floor. Think about lifting the back of your head towards the ceiling and gently lower your limbs and return to your starting position. Now the left hand, extend the arm out, thumb up, slide the right foot back, shoelaces down. Again, lift those limbs parallel to the floor and hold it there for 3 breaths. And gently return to your starting position, hold it. And again, inhale, point the top of the head, tailbone down. Exhale, return the spine to neutral. Inhale, point it up. Exhale, neutral. Last time, inhale, point down. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, point up. Exhale, and hold your neutral. Okay, we're going to take it into a push-up position. You could either take it on your knees or on your toes. You choose. Keep your shoulders lifted and down and back. Chest is open. Ears in line with the shoulders, in line with the hips. We're going to do inhale, up. As you exhale, bring yourselves all the way down to the floor. And inhale. As you exhale, press the rib cage up into a cobra and hold. Keep the elbows tight into the body. Think of bringing the back of the head back. Ears in line with the shoulders. And inhale. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale. As you exhale, push your hips back towards the heels and hold it there for 3 breaths. 1, come on back up into your starting position. Back into that push-up position. Again, you could either be on your knees or on your toes. Just think about that neutral spine position, ears in line with the shoulders, in line with the hips. Lift that belly button tight towards the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, lower. Inhale. As you exhale, press the rib cage up and hold. Inhale. As you exhale, lower. Inhale. And as you exhale, push it all the way back and rest. And we're going to do it one more time. Into that push-up position. Hold it. Inhale. As you exhale, lower. Inhale. As you exhale, press the rib cage up and hold. Inhale. As you exhale, lower. Inhale. As you exhale, push it all the way back. Now this time, let's take it into the full child's pose. Hands by the feet. Back of the hands sink right into the floor. Relax the shoulders, let them hang toward the floor, opening up the upper back. And relax. And let's come on up into a seated position. We're going to take it down onto our backs, into a crunch position, all the way down on your backs. So the knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, abdominal muscles tight, hands under the head. Now press your low back into the mat, hold it there for 3 breaths. And relax. Adding on. Tighten the abdomen, press the low back into the mat, and lift your head and shoulders up, and hold it for 3 breaths. And relax. Adding on. Tighten the abdomen, press the low back down, lift the head and shoulders up. Now take the right foot and point to the ceiling. Lift the shoulders higher and breathe. Lower the leg halfway, keeping that low back pressed down to the mat. Lift the shoulders higher and breathe. Now one more time, keeping that low back down. Lower the leg halfway. Take your left hand, point to the wall behind you. Lift the shoulders higher and hold it for 3 breaths. And relax, returning to your starting position. Other side. Tighten the abdomen, press the low back down, lift the head and shoulders up. Now take the left foot, point to the ceiling, lift the shoulders higher and breathe. Again, keeping that low back pressed down, lower the leg halfway, lift the shoulders higher and breathe. One more time, keeping that low back down, lower the leg halfway. The right hand points to the wall behind you. Lift the shoulders higher and hold it for 3 breaths. And return to your starting position and relax. Take your arms over your head, stretch and inhale, arching the low back. Exhale, press the low back into the mat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten. 2 more. Inhale and arch. Exhale, flatten. And one more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hold it flat. And bring the arms to the hips. And lift the hips up into a bridge position. Hold it here. And now take the toes, lift them off the floor. Pushing the heels through the floor, lift the hips slightly higher. And if you can, lace your fingers together behind your back. Straighten the elbows as best you can. And hold it for 3 breaths. Release the hands, lower the toes, ease the hips to the floor, and bring the right knee to the chest, grabbing the underside of the thigh and the left. Circle the ankles out, reverse, circle them in, and gently return the right foot to the floor, and then the left. Again, placing the hands by the hips, lift the hips right back up into our bridge and hold. Now this time with each foot, take one step closer to the hips and lift your heels off the floor. Good. Now if you can, lace your fingers together behind your back, straighten the elbows as best you can, and hold it for 3 breaths. And release the hands, lower the heels, ease the hips to the floor, and bring your left knee to the chest, grabbing the underside of the thigh and the right. Circle the ankles out, reverse, circle them in. Now just the left foot, lower it to the floor, and now slide that left leg all the way out, pressing the back of the thigh toward the floor. As you hold it there, gently bring the right knee closer to the chest. And hold. And with the right foot, point and flex. And hold it flexed. Now slowly extend that heel up to the ceiling, and then slowly bring it down, back to the buns. 2 more times. Up and down. And 1 more time. Up and hold it there. And relax the foot. Now a normal range of motion is only 90 degrees at the hip, pelvis is neutral, and straight knee. That's okay. That is a normal range of motion. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten that knee a little bit more, and if your knee is already straight, then gently bring it towards the rib cage and hold. And bend the knee. Right arm out to the side, left hand across the knee. Now I want you to gently bring the knee across the body, keeping both shoulders down, and I want you to stay in your comfort zone.